Morning, Huntington Z's Todd here. Hey, I just got done in the backyard. I was mowing this morning. I'm going to start titling some of my videos, I think, for these yard work as projects. Different projects that can keep you healthy, keep you out, keep you going. But today's video is going to be about, does living a healthy lifestyle help you with Huntington's disease? Does it help you, think better, live longer, all that? So, and there's going to be 3 points to it. There's going to be yes, no, and maybe. And then that's the reality of it. Okay? Some people have Huntington's disease way different than others. So, but the yes part of it. So the yes part of it is, I grew up a little bit more physical. I've done a little bit more working out and that sort of thing in my life. So I would be a good candidate, for probably living longer, doing more healthy eating and things like that. This is brought on by a post that I got. Somebody was just questioning the fact, and I think it's called the Cysteine Project. And I just want to address that because there's no right or one answer for Huntington's disease. That's just the way it is. So, I have lived a pretty healthy lifestyle. So for me, it's easier for me to say, go out and do things, eat right, cut all this, that, and the other out of your life, make supplements. But the reality of it is, maybe my brain doesn't choose to do that at the moment. So, again, this is a brain disease. And so we think, have brain disease issues that go along with it. And then I talk about my brother. My brother Tony, he died. He got Huntington's at 60. He was diagnosed in his 50s, late 50s, and then he died at 68. So that being said, but his lifestyle had been different than mine. He was a little bit more rambunctious throughout life. He had a little bit more, of a party life, if you will. And then, at the end, he was medicated on certain things. I think one of them might have been called risperidone or something like that. Plus, he had done experimented a little bit with THC. So, yes, you can, live a healthy lifestyle and try to do things different, but some people are more prone to that anyway. Some people's brains are more prone to that anyway. So that's the yes part. And then the no part is none of us are created equal with this disease. And it's very unfair, for anyone to get upset about whether a person goes out and does exercise, whether a person eats right, whether a person gets involved with supplements. All that is a choice that, okay, so people get to make that choice when they're of their right mind. You can choose to live that lifestyle. You can get up every day. You can hit the grindstone, and you can do all those things when you have a right mind. Huntington's disease is by far not the right mind. So, the no part of the whole eating healthy or living longer or being active, makes you better or different. Well, that's a whole different story from that standpoint, because Huntington's disease doesn't necessarily let you be the master of your situation. So currently, and then the maybe. Maybe you can change your lifestyle to some degree. When my brother passed away, I changed my lifestyle to some degree. I would say that I started eating a little better. Again, with Huntington's disease, you don't really get to choose your, what you want to do or not do. Some days I don't feel like eating, or I don't think about eating, or I don't want to eat. Other days, I enjoy a big meal and I like sweet tea or whatever. Huntington's disease, I say, let us have what we need at the end of this whole thing, because our lives, it's going to be harder to gain weight and all that. So the maybe part of it is maybe some people can be changed and do things different and live that lifestyle. Maybe some people can take supplements and live that lifestyle, and maybe you can plug into that when you're younger. I don't want to discourage it. I have a sister who is very healthy at the moment. She started finding out about this earlier in her life, and she's been living a different, she's trying to work hard. She's got a very natural lifestyle. I don't think she takes supplements. Maybe she does. But I know she doesn't eat bad, or, she doesn't drink. She doesn't smoke. She doesn't do THC. So, going back to the beginning of this, can you live a healthy lifestyle and get better or live longer with Huntington's? Yes. Can you choose that? Nah, I don't know. Maybe sometimes or maybe not. Right now, I'm going out and doing, like I said, some exercise, and I'm doing these projects. But in all reality, it takes more than a lot of effort for me to go out and do these. I'd be perfectly content sitting in the couch. But that doesn't even mean that's what I'm choosing either way. Sometimes, I'm being pushed to do these videos because I want to keep this going. It's helping my mind. But on the same token, some days I'm not going to be able to choose. Some days I forget my medication. I got to have a reminder every day through Alexa to take my medicine in the morning. So, it goes back to that too. Supplements for your lifestyle, great. Maybe that'll work. So yes, you can live longer being healthier. And I full-heartedly promote that kind of lifestyle. Yes, no, and maybe no. Sometimes the lifestyle that we've led up till now, if you've had a rough and rocky lifestyle your whole life, I don't know that you're going to change here in the last, few hours of your life, last few years or whatever it turns out being. So yes, no, and then maybe, maybe it would work. So the maybe part of Huntington's is that we all have a different level of this disease, or the disease treats us all different. One CAG versus another. I have a 41, but somebody with a 41 may already be on, the end of their life. So some people have a 43 and a 46, and that totally changes. I just want everyone to know that with Huntington's, you can't really think what you're going to do sometimes, because the brain starts turning off switches. The switches that help us control the thinking that would make us be this, that, or the other. To be motivated, to be out there and hitting the gym every day, that motivation comes from our brain. So what if my brain doesn't tell me to do those things, or doesn't, make me that kind of motivated? So everybody live the life that you can, and all the spouses, loved ones, try to enjoy the time and make the best of whatever your spouse can do or can't do, because this disease is not the same for everyone. And I think we all know that. All right, so that's it for today. Huntington's disease Todd. Come to the page and subscribe. Have a good day.